Hey, 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 Michelle is here again. I'm on a roll, baby girls and boys. I'm on a roll. So when that flow of water, that flow of wastewater and all kind of water was pushed through our community via the water line into our septic tanks, you smelled it in the air. And so, the damage has been done. So I don't call in complaining about nothing. What I do is push people that have been in this neighborhood for a while. I push them. This is their neighborhood too. Okay. I push them. I say, you need to call, because I can guarantee you if you call, they'll respond. They're not going to respond to me calling at all. I know that. They recognize the differences in our voices, even though they claim they don't. And that's why they got so pissed. That's why Latinos need to just pay attention to how you're being used and abused and robbed. Because back in the day when I was working I think I was in banking. And the Latinos, but like I said, they would call themselves Hispanics back then, I think. But anyway, they love each other. That culture loves each other too. They love their language. But non-Latinos, exclusion of black, did not. They hated it when they would be speaking Spanish and communicating among themselves. Because these paranoids, people that are so paranoid, okay, what are they doing? Are they plotting against us? Are they trying to replace us? You get me? So with them speaking Spanish, that used to drive certain employees in that office. That's why I hated being in an office with all that crazy shit going on. Get me out of there. But they hated it that these Latinos or Hispanics were speaking Spanish. They hated it because they didn't know what they were talking about. You understand me? They didn't understand these people. And they want to know, are they plotting against us? Because that's just the people that are paranoid and carrying on like that, that's their subconscious doing that to them. There's not nobody else doing that to them. That's their subconscious reminding them of things they need to resolve. Okay, so that's why they always want to point at it and say, oh, those people are doing it. Those people, no, they're doing it. And when they say they're being replaced, no, you're replacing yourself. You're replacing yourself. Nobody else is. Because frankly, nobody gives a fuck. Shit. Why the hell do we care about non-black cultures? I mean, we're minding our motherfucking business. And trying to survive. We have a strong will to survive. Because we enjoy ourselves. We love this planet, actually. Believe it or not. But it would be foolish, okay, to have stuff constantly stolen and stolen and stolen all the time, and expect people of color to go begging to work in those particular environments. Okay, that's insanity. Okay, and so that's one thing about non-black. That's one thing. Let's stay with Black Americans, okay. Even though Latinos are, I see you as our brothers and sisters. I'll leave you out for now. Let's talk about Black Americans for a minute. During that Black Renaissance time back then, or back wherever, I don't know. I don't think I was born, but that's irrelevant actually, because it doesn't really matter, because we reincarnate, so we just but anyway, enough of that for now. We did the damn thing. We did it. We did what we had to do. We had a strong will to survive. Because what? We knew from our subconscious that we need a planet to come back to. There were certain things that we knew based on our history and based on our ancestry. That goes way beyond just here. It goes out in the universe. Remember, we're carriers. We came from another star system or another planet. So all people of color and Native Americans too. Okay. So it's amazing. It's quite amazing, the turn of events, you know, that cause and effect, that boomerang. You know, it makes people crazy when they do nefarious things. They get paranoid. Oh, she's a spy. She's sharing secrets. When everything's in plain sight. Okay. And as far as people of color, child, they can't tell us apart. That's what they've always said, right? I remember when I was in elementary school. And my elementary school teacher, we had just taken pictures. And my elementary school teacher had negatives on the table, you know, on her desk in her classroom. Negatives, black and white. Yeah, black and white photos. I'm sorry. Black and white photos of black females. I think there was like 7 of them sitting on the table, right? And she's sitting there looking and looking and looking. And finally she called me over and said, "Which one of these are you? Who, are you in this picture?" And I wasn't. I said, "Nope, none of those. That's not me," I said. And she was upset. She said, "Oh gosh." Hey. And, you know, went on her way. 7 black and white. And, you know, remember back in the day, that's what they used, black and white photos. Trying to identify us. That's why that facial recognition, because we're distinctive. We're different. I know, I can see the difference in who we are and how we are. I know what features, you know, I know the features that to pay attention to, put it that way. How about that? Okay. So, the more you know, I don't know. I doubt that slogan doesn't work, because the more you know, the more you don't know. And, you know, the more you know, a lot of people just want to stay with what they think they know. They want to stay on wash and rinse. They don't know that goddamn thing. Okay, and we've been relying on these people to lead us. Like I said, they're a small number of people versus 1 billion. You get me? So you need to find out who represents you, genuinely represents you. And you need to stand behind that person and support them. Okay? You know, that conflict in Israel and Palestine. Why the hell is that continuing to always stir up all the time? You know, because you know Palestine, that's Palestine's land, right? Did anybody know that? That was stolen from them as well. Wow, isn't that a great plot? Damn. That just came to me too. Ooh, I don't know, maybe it's in something I'm drinking. I don't know. Good. It's not alcohol. Now, I don't need no fucking alcohol, and I don't need no fucking weed either. Okay. So, there is something to consider. And I'll be back. Trust me.